This is my student support system. Keep watching, keep learning.
Hello students, welcome to my student support system. In today's class, we will discuss about supervision. This lecture is in English, and if you want to study in Hindi, just click on I button and you will get link of Hindi lecture, or you can directly visit to channel my student support system. What is supervision? Supervision is an essential and important aspect of administration in every field. It is one of the function of administration. When the administrator prepares a plan, it has to be implemented. When a plan is in implementation phase, a number of people or number of workers are involved in its execution at different stages, playing various roles in an organization. And at this stage, the administrator requires to see that the work is done by everyone as desired and as planned or not. For this purpose, the administrator does everything to advise, to motivate, and help the personnel or workers engaged in the execution of the plan. The whole situation requires directing, coordinating, telling something, and controlling the workers. Supervision is one of the most important management functions in any organization. In every organization, public or private, supervisors can be found at all levels, which can be a hospital, health center, or even during home visiting, where ANMs are supervised by LHVs. Now we come to definition of supervision. Supervision is defined in many ways. Some of them are very easy to remember and these are written here. You can write any one in the exam, or you can, if you are able to remember them, you can write them all. First definition is supervision is defined as overseeing the work of employees in the organization. Second definition is the authoritative direction of the work of one's subordinate. And third definition is the process of activities to see, to observe, to guide, and to evaluate. So these are very simple and important definitions of supervision. Next important point or topic or subtopic of supervision is what are the objectives of supervision. So first objective is to help the staff to do their job skillfully and effectively, to give maximum output with minimum resources. Means it should be cost effective. Help the staff to develop individual capacity to the fullest extent with view to channelize the same in favor of work. So work is done beautifully and skillfully. Next objective is it guide or assist in meeting the predetermined work objectives or targets. In nursing, preventive, promotive, curative and rehabilitative care to the people, it should be met. Next is help to promote effectiveness of the subordinate staff, ensuring that the subordinate staff or supervisee does what he or she is supposed to do. Next objective is to help to motivate subordinates to maintain high morale among all the staff, to help the members of the team to recognize problems, identify the solutions, and to take action. in positive direction. And last one is to help to develop team spirit and promote a teamwork for effective function. So these are the objectives of supervision. Next subtopic is principles of supervision. Means what are the points we should keep in our mind while going for a supervision. First principle is supervision should not overburden any individual or group. Any person should not be overburdened. Supervision should not exert undue pressure, causing unreasonable pressure for achievements. Next is supervision should be professionally and technically competent for his or her success in the career. Means supervision should make the people professionally and technically competent. Next principle is supervision should ensure staff development. At every level, staff should develop their skills, their competence. Next is supervision need good planning and organization. Whenever you go for any supervising any activity, you should plan and then execute. Next is supervision is a process of cooperation and coordination. At every stage of supervision, there should be cooperation and coordination with the staff. Next is supervision need to understand the problems and situations. Everywhere we should understand the situations and what are the problems. Supervision should create suitable climate for productive work. Healthy environment should be there. Supervision should create an environment to communicate with workers freely for their effective supervision. Supervision should give autonomy to the workers depending upon personality, expertise, capability, knowledge, competence, experience, and characteristics. And supervision should encourage innovation, allowing free flow of ideas and share positive experience of the person. Supervision should be a teaching learning process for all, for supervisor as well as supervisee, in which it should help workers to improve, develop and reinforce knowledge and skill according to their individual learning need. And supervision should provide necessary counseling, guidance and training. With these principles, we should supervise the clients. Next subtopic is nature of supervision. Actually, supervision is art of overseeing, watching and directing with authority the work and behavior of others. The nature of supervision is an educative and creative in which the leader or manager take responsibility for helping his or her subordinates to develop themselves and become more competent in their jobs. The supervision was earlier conceived as inspecting or finding faults with others. An inspector finds good or bad points which may result into praise or punishment of the worker without any liability on the part of inspector who is not at all affected at any stage. But in supervision, the concept is quite different, where the supervisor can't escape the responsibility for poor performance of the supervisee. In other words, supervision is much more than inspection. It is a continuous process in which atmosphere of cordiality, mutual trust, respect and liking is essential for the creation of relationship between supervisee and supervisor. The modern concept of supervision also include inspecting others' work, evaluating his or her performance, and approving or correcting the performance. Thank you students for watching this video. You can subscribe the channel for latest updates and for making your notes You can visit blogger mynursingstudents.blogspot.com. Thank you. Have a nice day.
My student support system. Keep watching, keep learning.